today's passage, by the way it is told, it may seem that Jesus was a bit unsettled. But in truth, he was teaching us in a deep and intentional way. First through a symbolic action, then by revealing a concrete reality, and finally teaching us how to live. Let us listen carefully and allow this word to touch our hearts. After being acclaimed by the crowd, Jesus entered the temple in Jerusalem and looked around at everything. But since it was already late, he went out to Bethany with the 12. The next day, as they were leaving Bethany, Jesus was hungry. From a distance, he saw a fig tree full of leaves and went to find out if it had any fruit. But when he reached it, he found nothing but leaves, because it was not the season for figs. Then he said to the tree, "May no one ever eat your fruit again." And his disciples heard him say it. They came to Jerusalem. Jesus entered the temple and began to drive out those buying and selling there. He overturned the tables of the money changers and the seats of those selling doves. And he would not allow anyone to carry merchandise through the temple. And he taught them, saying, "Is it not written, 'My house will be called a house of prayer for all nations'? But you have made it a den of thieves." The chief priests and the teachers of the law heard this and began looking for a way to kill him. But they feared him, because the whole crowd was amazed at his teaching. When evening came, Jesus and his disciples went out of the city. In the morning, as they went along, they saw the fig tree withered from the roots. Peter remembered and said, "Rabbi, look, the fig tree you cursed has withered." Jesus said to them, "Have faith in God. Truly I tell you, if anyone says to this mountain, 'Go throw yourself into the sea,' and does not doubt in their heart, but believes it will happen, therefore I tell you, whatever you ask for in prayer, believe that you have received it, and it will be yours. And when you stand praying, forgive, so that your Father in heaven may forgive your sins." What do we learn? After leaving the temple, Jesus went to Bethany. And from there we can see 3 clear moments, each one carrying a deep message. First moment, the fig tree without fruit. Jesus sees a tree full of leaves, but with no fruit. This is the lesson. Appearance is not enough. Looking alive is not enough. We are called to bear fruit. A tree that produces nothing loses its purpose. And so do we. Second moment, the temple. Jesus entered the temple and finds a sacred place turned into a marketplace. He corrects, teaches, restores, because the temple had lost its purpose. This challenges us today. The church is not entertainment, it is encounter. We hear the word, we are transformed, and we are sent. We receive Jesus to bring him to the world that is the fruit, love, forgiveness, justice. Third moment, faith. The fig tree withered, a strong sign. Those who do not bear fruit wither. But Jesus goes further. He teaches about faith, a living faith without doubt, fully trusting, a faith that moves mountains, and with faith comes forgiveness. There is no true faith without forgiveness. Conclusion: Jesus was not upset. He was teaching. Today he asks us, what fruits are we bearing? We are called to bear fruit and renew our faith, because the one who believes, trusts, forgives, lives a life that transforms the world. Bear fruits of faith, live forgiveness, and let God transform your life. You have been listening to Radio Palabra de Deus en Canção, bringing the word that transforms, heals, and bears fruit in the heart.